Welcome back to another Ask Alyssa Anything about your voice. And today I have a question from Natasha. Natasha actually asked two questions, so I'm going to split this into two videos. The first question is, how detrimental is coughing to your voice and vocal mechanics, and what can we do to protect ourselves from ourselves? Well, first of all, Natasha, I love your phrasing, protecting ourselves from ourselves. And one of my first questions is, what is the cough triggered by? Did you get sick? Is it an environmental cough? Has it been going on for a long time? The American Lung Association says that if you've had a persistent cough that has gone on for 6 to 8 weeks, that you need to go see a practitioner. You need to go see someone medical. So just want to say that first. And I also just want to say that, a cough is a normal human thing. It's a reflex. It's important. Essentially what happens with our vocal folds when we cough is that they come together and then they explode apart in order to blast that's not technical, in order to bounce the mucus up off of our vocal folds. And our vocal folds are there in order to protect the mucus going down into our lungs or particles going down into our lungs, which would be a much bigger problem. So we're grateful that our vocal folds are blocking that. And when it bounces the mucus off, that is helpful for clearing our airway. That being said, you may have a dry cough, as we call it, and there's not a lot of mucus bouncing around and it doesn't feel very productive. Now, the main thing I think to understand when you're coughing is that your vocal folds are very likely to become swollen, especially if you're coughing persistently, if you're actively sick, if you're fighting some sort of an infection. So if that's the case, apply this idea to your ankle. If your ankle was really swollen, you wouldn't go take a mile-long hike and you would rest it. You would even elevate it. So we want to do the same thing with our voice, with our vocal folds. They're already elevated. We're not necessarily going to be able to elevate them, but we do want to rest them. So if you have an acute cough, it's a time to cancel those extra phone calls, those extra Zoom calls, practice vocal rest as much as you can so that you are, like Natasha said, protecting yourself from yourself. And then I want to circle back to the reminder that if you have a persistent cough, especially if it's unexplained, it's really important to go see a doctor, and you may want to go see an ear, nose, and throat doctor who specializes in the larynx, the ears, and the nose. Okay, part 2 about snoring coming your way very soon.